one thing to think about is that, when we incarnate, when we made the decision to come here, we, in some way, part of us split off from that source of love that we return to and that we kind of come from when we come here. Part of us split off from that to be here. And sometimes we may feel a longing for that place. It's like a certain pain we can feel in our heart. We long for a place that we don't know, where am I longing for? Is that I'm not really feeling at home here, but what is the place that I'm longing for? And it's the place where we came from, the place of unconditional love. And you cannot find that anywhere out there. But this feeling can cause a certain hesitancy or resistance to being here. And so these are the shooting stars. They're one of my favorites and necessary helpers on my journey. So the first thing we need to ask ourselves is, are we really here? Do we feel that we're in the right place? For me, I never felt at home for the longest time. I didn't feel at home at school, not so much in the family. I liked our dogs and I liked being with horses, and that's where you could find me anytime that I could, get away from home or school. And so nature and the animals have always been my anchor, a place to go to feel welcome. And but I wasn't really aware of my resistance to being here. And it was one day, the first time Steve came to Holland. I think it was around the second time that I brought him to the place where I had my horse out in the field. And we were walking into the field and he was there and I had my halter and lead rope, to go get her. And I said, Steve, look at these horses. Wouldn't it be nice to come back in another lifetime as a horse? I said, I would love that. And he said, why? He said, well, just enjoy grazing day and night. The sun comes up, the sun goes down, and you get to just be out in nature. And he said, wouldn't you like to be coming back as a human then? I said, excuse me, no. You? Yeah, he said. He said, Judith, that is shooting star. I said, oh, okay. He said, you are very much at home in the spiritual realm, but you're still looking for your place here on earth. And it was right. And one of the key flower essences to start understanding why you are here is shooting star. And how many of us really feel comfortable here? Or ask yourself the question, if reincarnation is true, would you come back another time as a human? How does that idea sound? Well, so shooting star is helpful for when you feel you don't belong here. Like you are dropped off on the wrong planet, or maybe somebody made a delivery mistake and you're like, yeah, whatever, it's not really, really enjoying it here. Or maybe you feel rejected, like in your family, you feel like you're the black sheep in the family, you're different, you don't know why. And you may feel that feeling of homesickness, longing for the place where you came from, but you're not consciously aware where that place is either. I preferred hanging out in the spiritual realm. That's what I was doing. I had discovered the flower essences. I had discovered the telepathic communication with animals. So that was what I like to do, talk with everything out there and connect with that. But I was still kind of withdrawing from real life. I didn't want to be noticed. And I thought that if people would know what I was doing, that they would seriously think I was pretty mad or crazy. And it doesn't help if we hide or withdraw from life. We really have to be here to manifest our purpose, our life purpose. And my purpose was not to hang out there. My purpose was to be here and get out into the world with the work that I've done with the animals, and now with the work that I'm doing with the essences. Be out there and share about it. And what shooting star is helping you with is helping you get that understanding why you are here. Because when you don't have that understanding, it makes it difficult to really be here. Understanding that this is your home and be more here, and understanding that helps you come down more here. It's like it helps you incarnate more and helps you release that resistance. So shooting stars helping you connect with the spiritual guidance that's there for you and help you get that understanding and knowing that you're in the right place. And the earth needs people like us that know why we're here and wanting to be here. The alpine azalea is a very important flower essence in our system. And Steve used to say, if just everybody on the planet would take some alpine azalea, it would take care of a lot of problems. And alpine azalea is about unconditional self-acceptance and self-love. Many of us have conditional self-acceptance, like, yeah, I'm okay, you know, in that way or that way, but not when, you know, when I do this, or not really like that, or there's a lot of that stuff going on. And any kind of not accepting or conditional acceptance is like closing the door. And what we really want, what many of us want, is love. Feel that love. And it can come in if only we would accept ourselves. And with alpine azalea, it's like I can almost envision that it's just this door that's being closed. And the moment we accept ourselves and say, no, you know, I am okay, it's okay, then we open that door for the love to come in, because there's plenty. There's a constant beam of love coming at us from source, from our soul, from the angels, from nature. If only we would open that door by accepting and being okay with ourselves. So alpine azalea helps to accept where we are, who we are, what we've done, what we've been through, and where we are right now. It's okay, I am okay. And that acceptance opens the door to that love that we want, and it can come in. And it's important that we know where to find it, because we're not going to find it anywhere out there, outside of ourselves. One gem elixir that I want to introduce here, and later on I will say a little bit more about gem elixirs in general, but I'm introducing this one here because this is kunzite, and I'm inviting you to kind of soak this one up. It's a really sweet one. And kunzite brings in the angelic connection. It's kind of really supporting the work of shooting star and alpine azalea. And Steve shared stories in which, you know, every summer when he would go to Alaska, he would get a list of essences to make. And several years in a row, kunzite was on the list for some reason. And so he made lots of kunzite, didn't really need it, but he said, it's like having a cup of tea with the angels. So we still have gallons of kunzite mother essence, I think. What kunzite is teaching us is that we don't have to go anywhere out there to experience the love from the angels, or even to talk to the angels. We don't have to go out there, because everything we need is right beside us. And kunzite helps you know and feel that you are an angel too. Everybody is. And it helps you connect with that part of you just in your daily life. We don't have to go out, it's here already. And since it is here already with us, kunzite in that way kind of helps us incarnate more, be more here. You have all that you need here. And this is also very helpful for many of us who've had our hearts close down because of pain we've been through in our life, certain circumstances, situations that we just kind of closed our hearts and said, never mind, just keep this closed. And Kunzite is helping us open that up again, just as Alpine Azalea helps you accept what happened, accept where you are and who you are. Kunzite is helping with that too. Just open to that and let the love come in from your higher selves. And it helps you see yourself as the angels do, without judgment. So these were 3 examples of 3 essences that came forward when I was preparing this presentation. But there are, of course, many more that help with this, remembering who you are, why you're here. These were the ones I wanted to share. And then another question to ask is, how much are you here and how deep are your roots? How is your connection with the earth? Do you enjoy the physical plane? And there may be several reasons for many of us not really being here.